Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Dames and Dice session number, I want to say 19.
No.
No?
Isn't it? Not according to my...
It is 19.
Yes, it is 19.
You guys have missed a session where Dominic played on his...
that's why.
I'm on my Dominic.
I'm not alone. I am joined by... It's been so long now I have to go here. There we go! These lovely people!
Hi!
Hello. Have you missed us?
Hello.
And let's do a quick round of introduction, starting with...
Hi. My name is Mikkel. I'll be playing the Satyr Seek Sorcerer. It's been a while. Nice to be back.
What do you mean? It's only been 1 week?
Yes.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Course.
1 week since that's
Nothing's changed.
That's all you got to say.
Satyr.
Next.
Yes, I am Dom. My name is Marcus.
Method.
And I'll be playing Dominic Grimdale, half-orc fighter. Yeah.
My name is Frederick. I will be playing Kevin Riddlewood's child. No, I'll be playing Kevin Riddlewood and I am a level 4 dwarven monk.
Hey, my name is Julian and I'll be playing Barsoon, the tiefling wizard who is now level 4. Very eager to use some magic.
Stay tuned for next episode.
Yeah.
And my name is Emil. I will be playing the brother of Dominic Grimdale, Gibble Grimdale, whose name is actually Gonk, the Gonk, and because he is a half-orc bard, level 4.
I love that on the overlay I didn't have Gonk initially, so people were like, who's Jimble? Who's this Jimble?
He's not in this campaign.
But this is who we are. Let's do a quick recap of what happened on session 18, I suppose. I will let our dear Bard go it away for that.
Sing.
Would you like...
Well,
This is the story.
my wife's name.
So, what happened last time was that we were in a prison.
Up in the zoo, we're all about how we took the state of
Yeah.
Well,
Went to the field and
That was me.
blown out.
Wasn't me.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry, it's okay.
Marcus dropped the dice
What
in the
happened
session
last
today.
what happened last time was that Dom came back from the dead.
Came back.
From the zoo.
From the dead or something. Or from a mysterious land.
The other side of the shore.
Yeah.
Sweden?
So over there.
Yeah. Yes, from Malmö. And
What is going on?
and then
Multiverse.
he and Zeke and some halflings decided to try and help me and Barsoon and Kevin get out of jail. For free.
God.
So
Yes.
we escaped from the prison, and I think the guards were alerted in some way, but we managed to get down to the sewers, where all of a sudden the halfling was eaten by a big snake worm with a stinger and a mouth.
Swerve.
Yeah.
Swinger worm.
And we fought the snake worm thing up, and Kevin pulled off his stinger with his bare hands.
Yes!
No,
I'm a monk.
Human hands. He's not a brute.
And found a rare item.
Yes!
And
Intending to.
now we are in the sewers.
In the sewers. That was a very long explanation of a very short session.
It was, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Wasn't it?
It was a very...
And now we're all level 8, and
things happen.
all things are good.
All the things might be good eventually.
All is well.
That is what happened in the previous session now. Let's play this session. Let's play some GG. today's session in the sewers of Cremor. Our adventurers have had a long rest.
Yes.
Have leveled up. Yeah. And have yet to figure out whether or not they're maybe seen or heard in their escape, or if they're right now sitting here without a worry in their life. Well, I don't think they do.
Probably not.
Probably not.
This is the best life lesson. It's a little oak.
I tried to sniff around and see if this might be where the stench from 1,000 sessions ago came from.
Let me put it this way. Ever since you made your way into the sewer initially, it has not been smelling good. And you probably
the dead
also,
worm.
I mean, you would try and smell it yourself, but the stench in the entire sewer, you can't tell whether it's you or just everything that smells. So the smell hasn't really changed at all since you got here. It has been bad from the very beginning. And the smell is the same. It's nothing to do with this specific area in the sewer. It's just overall the sewer does not really smell very good.
Gotcha.
But it's as if when you were trying to flee the prison, that the smell was the least of your worries.
Yeah.
So, guys, should we maybe try and get our stuff back?
Yes.
That's a great suggestion. I would love to get my stuff back.
It might be.
Maybe someone has to turn invisible in the cover of night
And maybe someone
Stealth?
cause a diversion?
around some guards.
I mean, we could do that.
Maybe a fire. Could be a diversion.
Like the Swiss knife. That's so nice.
I mean, since I wasn't part of your little arrested development, I might not be under suspicion or anything, so I could try and talk to Malvin maybe. If we get out of here. I don't think-
So you want us to go far away from our stuff to get you to try and talk us into getting our stuff back? Because it's not that far away right now. It's just
Oh,
up
You
the
have
sewer.
been in the sewers before you got here for approximately 35 minutes.
oh, that's true. Yeah, the prison.
And you have made a lot of turns in getting to where you are right now.
Oh.
And you were not the ones leading the way.
Oh, okay.
We did.
I didn't remember it like that, but I guess we won't be able to find our way back to the prison.
The prison's right. Oh wait, it's not.
So maybe
not
that's
right over here?
actually the best course of action. I just had a voice in my head.
Me too. It felt like
Changed my
2
mind.
minutes we walked and
Yeah.
No, I also explained it during the session. You were walking for a while before you.
Okay.
That's true. Before you got here.
Yeah.
Well, the best plan of action is to actually make a plan going from forward here. So, what do you suggest? We have to go get your things so you can be.
There are guards stationed at the ladder,
Yeah.
so we can't go that way.
You can't go up the ladder.
Well, at
We'll
least
have to wait till nightfall at least.
What I heard was that they were stationed there and their orders were to stay in the vicinity of that ladder. So
I would also say, guys, there's a big hole
True.
in the middle of
So we're
the
actually
room
whispering, yeah.
up to the
We
surface.
can't stay here.
Here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's not a big hole. It's just
A drain kind of.
In rest.
A
Yeah.
grid.
Is
yeah,
there
great
any way to
grid.
get up to that drain?
I mean, it's probably 3 meters up to the. I mean, more like 4 meters up to the ceiling of the sewer,
And if I
and
stand,
it's out in the middle of the water area. You see, like every now and again, you see drops of water plop down into the center area, but
As
it's
long
not
as
like
it's
there's water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there was that place where it was too slippery for us to get up and
Yeah,
beyond.
we
can,
But maybe if we go back,
And then
we
the
could
other way.
find other pathways that leads to other part of the city and get up there.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Double
We can
back
try.
and try to find another place.
All
And you
right.
can see the sun as you like sit and look up. You can see that the sun is high in the sky, as you see, right now. So it's around midday.
All right. I think that's a good idea.
Bye then.
We can try. I mean, I still have my things. Some of them. right?
What,
No,
wait,
no,
what?
wait. No, I don't because no.
You lost them in your
I
vision.
lost. Yeah.
You gave all your stuff away in that vision.
That's a very expensive vision.
No, because
That's my breastplate.
Oh yeah, because I drowned and everything.
You drowned.
Yeah,
This is a dream. I can give you everything.
When you fell into the water, all the stuff fell out of your pockets.
No. Yeah. Yeah, let's try and climb that.
And then we'll go to the docks and swim out and see if we can find your stuff.
Yeah, the difference is they
Yeah,
actually
because
know where the things
My
are.
stuff is the most important.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
You can always
Okay.
get a new sword.
No,
The
let's.
magic book is something else.
Right.
That's
No,
true.
we should. I
My
And my
spells.
instruments.
Yeah.
You have your loot at Santalis Rest.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's 1 out of 2.
All right. So
The only thing
we
is,
have to
I
find
don't
a way
think
out of this sewer.
Santana
So let's
is
try and
fond of
see if we
loops.
can navigate through this.
All right.
No, but I just left it there when I was there. And it's just standing waiting for you there.
So we go.
Is Nilram taking care of it?
I don't think so. It's just in the room where you come when you got me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just sitting there.
All right. Well,
So double back. Try to find another point of exit.
Yes.
and we'll get your stuff back.
Thanks.
Or possibly prison. Yeah.
Get
So
the
we
prison.
are walking.
Find a way out, or possibly the prison.
over
Yeah,
here
that's true.
to
We'll have to
the
be careful.
Thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and maybe I could try to climb up the.
Oh, you want to try out as well?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Careful, it's slippery.
Yeah, I saw that.
You make your way down and you stand, you kind of see across. Again, same area, a little bit of a elevation up, and then it goes at an angle up, and you can see how the water is. It's not very massive flow, but it flows downward towards you.
Do we have any? We don't have any kind of rope, do we?
I have nothing.
Nope.
You tell me.
I might have.
Then we
the-
don't.
What about these boards right here?
They are there.
Are they pickable?
They are pieces of planks.
Can we use those planks over there?
Maybe yeah.
That's a great idea.
Maybe.
We can try it.
Yeah, if we put that on top of the water, I guess it would give us a better
have
grip for not slipping.
You have a rope.
Yeah.
Great.
Actually.
Oh, you got a
Zeke
rope.
has not. Zeke's the one that has lost all
I
his
got lots of
things.
stuff. I got cheese. You want some cheese?
I will try to climb.
Here's my breeze.
I'll try to climb up here.
I have a breeze.
and
Used to have a
and you
breeze.
throw me the rope, and we can
Sure. Let's do that.
have
Do
some
that.
have some help and
Yeah.
in walking. I will try.
You make your way.
Maybe actually, if there's something to grip on, I can use Mage Hand to just maybe take it around something and then tie the ends together, and you can draw yourself up there.
Can you
Pull
do
it.
that?
I might be able to if there's something it can be.
I too.
Yeah.
I should add to it again that it is very dark in the sewer as a whole, but because you are where you are with the sunlight coming in, you can see, I mean, in dim light, the big room that you're in, but as soon as you make your way out and away from there, it's only when you are in areas where you have dancing lights.
Do it.
Dancing lights. I do.
It is never dark in the rooms of this campaign.
Just going, yeah.
All good. Dance lights you have, again, but they're torch lights, right? So you have, like, I assume you use them up the
Yeah.
to light it up, yeah?
Yeah.
You have light up there, but it's torchlight. It's not Hollywood torchlight where you turn on a lighter and these lights up.
Not.
Why not?
That's not how the force
Because
works.
that's not how light
Oh well.
works. But you can see.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's we can we see anything that we might be able to tie the rope?
I mean, it's all the sides of the sewer. As well, when you're not in the pipes themselves, it's all brick.
Yeah.
So you don't have anything you could tie it to, but there are, I mean, different small tubes and whatnot coming out. that you
Pipes.
probably get it around.
Yeah.
Sure. Then I'll try that to find the most sturdy of the small tubes.
Yeah.
And take it around that.
You succeed in doing so.
There you go.
Okay.
Cool.
I will just
Try it.
feel.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will
Another worm.
start
So you have the rope now. Yeah.
and try and walk up.
Yeah.
Hill.
You kind of crawl over, get yourself up on the plateau on the edge on the other side, and as you put your feet there, you can feel it is slippery, but you have the rope, and you manage to kind of. It's not heavy for you to pull yourself up, but with your feet, like you kind of have to balance as you make your way up. You make your way up to the top. And as you get up there, you see that this pipe here leads down to the same area that you were in before. The water flows in that direction, and there is no grid. Unless you could technically crawl through it. And the other direction, one second.
Do you need me to move some of the lights?
Continues down in this direction.
Do you need me to move some of the light so you can see more?
No, it's.
Put your figure over
okay.
where you are, by the way.
It's okay. I thought you could see in the dark.
I see some blurry stuff.
I mean, even with dark vision, your actual vision probably ends around here. What, in terms of what, like how far you can see, because it is pitch black down in that direction.
I can see the water is streaming towards the pipe here, and it looks like.
Okay, so it's coming in your direction.
Yeah. And it looks like the pipe is leading to the place we were by the other ladder. But then there's like water.
By what ladder?
This ladder.
Oh.
Okay.
I pointed. But we can go two directions. Maybe you can come up and see for yourselves.
Yes. I will try to. Yeah. I let.
You succeed. I mean, when you have the rope and everything, it's not too difficult.
Planks, ropes, dancing
What
lights.
did you use the planks for again?
Nothing.
You didn't end up using it for anything. Okay.
I look at Six.
Just
Did you
two
just
planks.
use mage hand
I have a weapon now.
to tie the rope up there?
Yeah.
When did you learn that spell?
I've been able to do that since we were 5. You don't remember?
Ah,
Yeah.
now I see.
Yeah.
I thought that was. You said that was rats
Yeah.
that did that, and I was so puzzled by that for so long.
Yeah. You're quite smart, aren't you?
I have studying to do.
Much to learn.
I'm quite the charismatic guy, so yeah.
I'm up here now and I will place the magic.
You place the
Persuasion
lights
skills.
further down, and you see it continues down, and by the end you see that there is
A turn!
and
And something? A ladder?
Ladder.
Is that a ladder?
it's a ladder. It is a ladder.
Latter-day Saints.
Oh. Hello.
No, it's sewer ladder day saints.
That's when we knock off.
Ooh,
Isn't
the
that
cult
spelled with-
version, the even more cultish version.
I was gonna say, isn't that kind of already?
The latter is.
You see that all the way down by the end. There is a turn and a ladder. And something that looks like a plateau you can kind of get up on.
Let's
Also,
go there.
Yeah, so
Guys, down there I see a turn and a ladder.
so the first ladder is on the other side, but the ladder is over here.
The ladder.
Let's go down there.
Ladder.
Yeah, you make your way down till I'm just taking for granted you walk down.
Yes.
And there's you walk down till the end.
Moonwalking.
And as you make your way down, you see that water seeps out. I mean, this is a smaller pipe,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't be able to fit through it. But there's a stream coming in, and you're now in a corner where
I take my dancing lights with me.
yeah, and you can see as you make your way down here again. Now you're having light coming through by where the ladder is, the grid that is above, or the hatch, I guess we can call it, is gridded rather than being fully blocking the light. So there's light coming through. It's just literally a stream of light,
Yeah.
a stream of light, and everything else as you see that, like as you move, I feel like you're just moving, whoop, whoop, like the lights forward like this, and every time you remove them behind you, you just see kind of the light fading away
That's pretty cool.
behind as well.
cool.
I've been wanting to do a big dungeon where every time you do that, I just start, as you make your way
Locking
further
down.
away, I start just recoloring it again. So we will never get out of here. It's a maze. And yeah, you are where you are.
I will. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
be careful.
But
Yeah.
there are guards. We're probably still in the courtyard.
Yeah, I think so too.
Again, you've been crawling for around 35 minutes in the sewers before you got to where you are now.
Okay.
So
Who was the one that looked up? You were the one that actually went up and then crawled back down,
It was
right?
yeah, we were right outside the gate of here.
the Theodon.
Of the Theodon.
Theodon,
Yes.
yeah.
So you're not in the courtyard.
Well, in the courtyard of the Theodon. Oh, we're
You
outside.
were on the other side of the wall of the thing.
Okay, cool.
Where is the map?
Where is it? You don't have it.
My sense of
Direction has been
Yes. Forget what I
See
said.
after that?
No, I think I had it.
Oh, the map.
Yeah.
Oh, the map!
We can just
The one
buy
you finally
we
afford.
can't buy anything.
I don't know if you
It's together with the other stuff. We'll.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. But yeah, this is
Alright.
where you are. And as you come,
I will try and take a look and peek. Not open.
you
the
don't want to
hatch,
open hatch. You come up and you see, all you see is essentially houses
Oh.
up or the top of houses up the side. It's very limited what you can see when you're in a.
Okay.
And you're hearing people in the streets as well.
Guys, it looks like I don't think there are guards here, but there's a lot of houses and there's people out there, but it doesn't look.
Any guards?
It doesn't look like that. Should I go up first and check it out?
I mean, time is of the essence. I guess we can't wait till nightfall. Let's just get out of here. What do you guys think?
Maybe we should peek around the corner and find out what else is down here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Hoping to find some treasure.
Some
Leave a cave unexplored.
some sewer treasure. Yeah. Let's just check out.
You
always go
crawl back down the ladder
Yeah.
to explore the. Okay.
I will go up the ladder.
Dungeon Master wasn't expecting this.
You did the cave. I just expected you to
Actually
leave.
find the treasure hidden down here.
Go over and you see it. 6
What if we find some children down here?
Yes,
Do
hopefully.
you continue just walking all the way
Quest-
through the
quest
sewer,
complete.
or what are you?
Yeah, until we find something interesting, I guess.
If there's anything.
Looking for ladders.
Looking for
Snakes and ladders.
Yes.
You
or
see
chests.
this path continue, and again, I mean, you can walk on the kind of the boardwalk that's made, or the catwalk that's made here on this side, but with all the pipes and everything leading across, you have to duck down.
Yeah.
This room is not. When you crawl, it's as if there was 3.5-4 meters to the ceiling when you were down by the big room, but as soon as you crawled up, the ceiling didn't move with it, so it just became more and more narrow. And now, I mean, the two of you are like just even when walking in the sewer normally, you can barely. I mean, you don't have to crouch, but it's with a duck neck.
I can look through the next corner if you just give me some lights.
Yeah.
And you're drowning.
I move it.
Bald now.
Yeah, but it fell off at some point. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It was when I shaved my beard.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
So we're just checking.
Yeah.
Let's just check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see that as you kind of make your way around, there is another letter right there. I should probably have shown you that as well. What do you see that there's a letter that you have?
And what's around that corner?
What's the next
You look
card?
further down.
Should we check out this ladder as well?
Doom.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe check it out.
So I'm gonna look for
And
traps.
you see where you came in initially.
Oh,
And do I recognize it as well?
I would assume you do, considering that it's in the corner the way that it is.
Yeah, okay.
You would probably notice that this is
I've seen
where
this
you
before.
got in from.
Yeah. Guys, we've been here before.
We're walking in circles.
Yes. Either we can go back in that pipe and see if we can find the sewer, the prison, or we can try and go up the other ladder.
I think we need to go up the other way.
Yeah.
There's no way
Why?
we can remember how we got out. We
No,
got out.
we've been walking.
So go up and
But we do need our stuff.
Yes,
We need-
but I think Dom's plan suggestion wasn't that bad for him to. I mean, because
I could also.
we actually we sadly have been I think excommunicated from Malvin, right?
Yeah, I think we do. He wasn't happy with
He
this.
tried to help us in the prison, and he actually told us
He did?
not to talk to anyone, and we failed miserably
thought-
when
Yeah.
when
We thought him and Lighten.
Lighton
worked
Prowl was
together.
working together.
Yeah.
And Lighton came afterwards to talk to us, and then Malvin came back and was furious.
But isn't that strange as well? Because
That is really
Why would he be angry
he
with-
specifically told us, Lighten and I, if you need to tell Lighten anything, tell me and I'll tell him.
Yeah, that was a part
Why
where.
doesn't that work the other way around?
Yeah.
That sounds strange.
Maybe there is some conspiracy thing going on there.
They were investigating, the people in the order or in the field.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
And Lighten
is
was.
there any way that I might be able to turn into someone and get our stuff that way instead of us?
Might be. Yeah. You can turn into,
Well, if you can turn into Melvin, he seems like he can go pretty much anywhere.
or like a guard with a uniform.
But maybe we shouldn't meddle with more official affairs, right?
No, but we
Like,
still
no.
need our stuff.
That's
Yes.
The thing is,
maybe
I mean, you can't go to Malvin because if you say that, you know,
Yeah.
then he'll
I
know
get
that you know where we are, and
Yeah.
I guess we'll be wanted by now, right?
Maybe we should lay low for a bit and then try and get our stuff back. I know that there are important things,
should we go?
but it's too risky.
It
I mean,
is.
Can we go to
kind of like
I
we
like
can't
the
even.
idea of someone getting invisible
Yeah.
and trying to get.
I mean, we can't even walk around in the city like we used to because
No.
Maybe
we're
we
wanted now. At least we three are.
Yeah. Okay, you three. And
Our alliances, where do they lie? We have still the opportunity to be with the halflings. They are
I have a
still the good
sense
side.
that the halflings and the half-orcs, of course, they have rival gangs,
Yeah.
and we haven't really been working that much with the half-orcs. You guys have been doing some stuff, but it hasn't been of the criminal nature,
No,
where I
yeah.
feel like the stuff
All
we've
the
done for the
investigating.
halflings were, in a sense, more of. So maybe they could, you know, shelter
They
us.
sneak in there. They're small. They're stealthy. Maybe we could ask one of them to go get our stuff. That's probably because I don't know how
Yes.
to open things.
And then we'll probably have to do something for them in return.
Yes, but I think that's the best. We have to find out our allegiance.
But the
And
thing is,
still-
I have a feeling like we should not trust the halflings. I mean,
Yeah, no.
I mean, they are
look at
criminals.
the
me neither.
back at the enclosure, there was a halfling who saw us
when
do stuff.
when you were.
That's true. There was that a
Yeah, at
halfling
the
woman or
lodge.
something?
Yeah, you know, with the green light and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
there was
right.
a halfling, and we have a halfling detective who's like
Only
mad at us,
investigating.
who's investigating halflings and half orcs.
Well,
And
there
was
were-
mad at us when we told other people about what we had experienced with the
that's how
halflings
we got
and the halflings, that the gang that are trying to help us, but are very suspicious.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that there's something fishy with these halflings, and maybe, just maybe, they might have something to do with the missing children. Just my hunch. You know, I am a bard. I'm good at people.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
You have a gut feeling. And
What if we went out to that lot number 18 again? We have to get out of the city. It's too risky to be here.
in any
At
case,
least for the
the three of you. In any case,
and the
we
thing
need-
is, they also know that, you know, we're
We're a team. and
we've
they
been a
want the
team for a long time. So if they
Yeah.
see you guys, they're gonna like be suspicious of something, and I don't know.
Is the detective? Is he a halfling?
Yes.
Oh,
Lights and prowess.
Oh, you haven't met him.
You haven't met him, no?
I haven't. I drowned.
Oh, yes, you have.
You have met him.
Oh, I
He
have.
says
I
you
mean,
weren't here.
Of course, I remember the.
There is
halfling.
another need.
Yes.
Remember, like Melvin told us to actually investigate on
Also, you would have known who he was from.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
That was actually also a thing that I was thinking about. What about
Yeah.
Rispin?
Rispin.
That we
Yeah,
were
I was
told
thinking
that he
about
had been
him, yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
We never checked out that lead at all.
Never.
No.
And it's weird because
No,
we.
But Melvin told us that he suspected
You
Rispin.
were there as well.
Yeah, because I saw
Oh, okay.
him. No,
I mean, you were there
Yeah.
in the session where Melvin asked you for the personal favor.
Yeah.
To go
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I remember.
solve
I remember.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Melvin told us to
then
investigate the
someone-
area between 14 and 16 on the map. But we don't have the map.
Oh yeah, and then someone saw.
But I remember.
Someone said they saw Rispin on the street. Right.
Mhm.
Melvin
Yeah.
told you
Yeah. He had been seen.
all that people, or that he had heard reports that he had been seen in the streets, feeling fresh and doughy.
This is very strange. Maybe if.
I think we're not alone.
A siren up above.
I feel like going this way now.
So the only job we actually have done for the half orcs is me and you and then us trying to get rid of that
Time out.
sewer.
Time out in gaming.
Oh,
And begyndte at give suggestions.
Nej, det, hvad hedder det? Det er fordi...
Hvordan er du sammen?
Ah, you're sharing a spider bite.
I would have to remember to cut this out.
Cut it out. Cut it out. We gotta cut it out. Cut it out.
So what did you do in the sewers? We talked. We spoke.
And we created a rap
Great
musical.
acoustics down here.
Altså slå Bluetooth fra den her fuldstændig.
Nej.
Det er fordi det er nu
På en computer?
jackstick i. Så det er bare så underligt, at den så på en eller anden måde spiller på begge to-agtigt.
Ja.
Ja. Du ligger, man kan...
Come on, maybe.
Jo, du kan trykke på den.
Come on.
Det er en så søgen.
Twist and shout.
Nå, prøv lige at være stille. Jeg skal lige se, om det lykker nu.
Jeg tror altså ikke, man tager noget. Jo. Jeg er ret sikker på, at det ikke er.
Weird. Nå, et nyt knap, og så fortsætter en af jer bare med at snakke. Jeg ved ikke, om det var.
Det var Markus, der var
Markus, ja. Undskyld, jeg har
So, I think so because the only other job we did was trying to get rid of that seaweed thing, which ended up in a very
Luckily you're back.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And I still don't really understand how, but yeah, that's for another time. I think what if me and Kevit we go up from the sewers and we find
You and
maybe-
Kevin?
No, not Kevin. Zeke. Now looking at Zeke.
Kevin.
What if me and Zeke, we go up in the sewers and we get some kind of disguise for you guys. Maybe we go to Santala's Rest or somewhere where we can get a cape or something.
You people,
So you
you
won't-
can turn yourself into other things, right?
No.
No.
No, that's
No.
only you.
I used to have disguise self. Well, no, not disguise self,
Disguise
but a
kit.
disguise kit, yeah.
Ah,
But
but
that's with my
Just
stuff.
drew on a mustache and nobody could.
maybe
Ha-ha!
that's a possibility for you not to get
Adolfo.
recognized by the guards and everyone else.
Yeah. The thing is, you have to be careful as well because they know we're working together.
Yeah.
Some of them do, yeah.
All right.
Not all guards, but
No, but some,
but probably
But the city.
an APB on all of us have been put out.
If they ask,
makes sense.
just renounce us.
I don't know them.
Yeah.
I might be able to turn you guys invisible. 2 of the time.
Okay,
While
Well,
also
that's
being
okay.
disguised itself.
that changes
Maybe we
things.
Just wait down here then
that's
night time.
3 of us, yeah.
It's easier to sneak out that way.
It's way easier to
We can,
It
but
will
we
take
can
a
go
lot
back
out of me,
to.
but that's...
But we can maybe go back to Santala's Rest and seek out Neil Rem.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that
You might be able to tell
Yeah.
something about
Yeah.
the thing you've experienced.
Yes.
Maybe you
yeah,
can
that
make
is-
sense of your
that would
vision.
be-
Is it a ladder over there as well? At the corner?
Yeah.
Right there,
Ah.
right there.
When you
right
weren't
there.
listening,
What?
There are 3 letters
Okay, cool.
So
in total.
so what do you think about us going up and you waiting here till we come back?
I think that's a good idea.
yeah,
I think
don't-
this is a
do
good
it.
I don't mind.
hideout.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
All
And
right. What do you
right
think,
now
Zeke?
we're hidden.
Will you
in
disguise
some way, so
yourself?
it's
And we
fine.
have 3 ways to get out.
Yes,
to the
I'll
city.
probably do that. But before we go, I think we need to just be cleaned up. So while we're talking, I'm just gonna put to the tape all the muck and
The
shit.
entire
Does
sewer.
that,
Inside
does
sewer.
that remove smell too, or only stuff on?
It cleans.
It cleans, so I think if it cleans it, it will also.
Like,
Yeah.
A guard stands up on the ground like, wow, what
Mm.
happened down there?
is that cologne?
And
No, it's
Alright.
more.
but we need to check out if there's any guards up there, because if we're gonna go up there and they're gonna take us the first thing and put us into the cell, that's
You do. You disguise yourself
yeah.
as like a you know
Regular person.
yeah,
Sewage
or-
worker.
Exactly.
That's
Like
not a bad
A
idea.
regular human.
Could he be Scottish?
He could.
Of course.
I have no idea what Scottish means.
No.
No.
And then can you disguise yourself and make someone invisible at the same time, or is
Yes,
that
yes.
2 different concentrations?
Neverwinter.
Wow.
That's the thing.
So talented.
Never win.
Never
Could it be
winter.
never winterish? All right, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we turn someone like?
No, I was
No.
thinking you two
Yeah.
go ahead and then maybe
Yeah.
turn him invisible and you disguise yourself. as something more
It is possible for me to like.
not eye-catching in the streets.
It
I
is
think it's too
possible
risky
for
for us three to go out.
Definitely.
but the thing is that
Definitely.
I can turn 2 people invisible at once
Okay,
for
so
an hour.
which one of us should
But
join
wait.
then?
Can you turn people invisible and be
Yes.
disguised as someone else?
Yes.
As I asked 2 seconds ago.
I'm sorry.
So was there a ladder in the corner?
Are you an actor? Do you know how to listen?
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't gotten to that level.
Okay,
yet.
that stage.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He didn't go up in intelligence when he
Ah.
increased his
I decreased intelligence.
I have an intelligence of 8 and I used it once.
So is that what we're going
It's a
to do?
flaw, bad hearing.
So we'll leave one down?
We'll need 2.
I am blind.
We are 5 people.
He was
I am
Imagine if
one,
you were being
then
chased right
2.
now. This would have been perfect.
And then I
Wait a
take 2
minute.
people at a time
Oh.
being invisible. It would take a lot out of me, but
Yeah.
it
I
can
was
happen.
just thinking
Do
that I hadn't been.
But then
together
which
with
one of
you.
us should join you guys?
That's
I can happily start.
I feel like I'm too. I mean, you would actually. Let's say the invisibility goes off. Half orcs are more common in this city than
So,
tieflings, as far as
yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I have gotten
Literally
quite
have not
famous.
seen groups of tieflings in this
There might be a place in the city where there are only tieflings.
And one, the tiefling street where they go. The room for songs.
Tiefling town.
Yeah.
Tiefling town.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
But the thing is, I think I've gotten quite famous already in this town, so maybe people would recognize me.
Maybe we should cut your hair
Maybe we
off.
should just start to get out of the sewer. Should we wait until nightfall?
I don't think we have the time for it.
Probably
Yeah.
nightfall.
Days later,
Oh man, we missed the meeting!
you're seeing the sun come up again.
2,000 hours later.
I think you two should go out. And
Go out.
You have to
the
spend
three of
at
us
least
should-
an hour down here debating what you want.
Let's just
Let's do it.
I'll turn into a regular Joe with
T-Rex.
Average Joe.
scruff on
Just give me gender, race, and height. That's all I need to know.
male, human, my height.
Thank you.
My height.
My heart.
I like to
Right.
My heart. My heart. My heart.
You go first.
You go first.
You go left.
Yeah, just up, just check if there's anyone.
You go
Actually,
right.
just doing it is as inconspicuous as possible.
As you, which letter are you crawling up? The one that you were down.
Yeah.
As you crawl up, you see that the hatch that you're. Oh, it's not really much of an open up. It's more of a take off sort of thing. There's like a bit of gutter water kind of coming down the side as you're crawling up, but it's not. I mean, massive. And you're just exactly in. Kind of around the corner into a back alley as you come. So as you just look to the like to one side, you can see the alley continuing not too far down, and the other side you see the street kind of going on the.
And there's no people there.
I mean, there's no people standing on top of you, but there's people out on the street, just 10, 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
But no one's seen you so far.
No one here. Let's just get up.
All right.
Getting up.
I start crawling up the ladder. We'll be back later with capes or something.
Yeah,
We'll be back.
Great.
All right.
Sounds good.
I crawl up.
Yeah. You both make your way out of the basement
Great.
or the sewer.
We play baseball.
All right. And there's like an alleyway.
And you are in the street.
I hit
and
the
as you
wall with
get
my
up,
head.
Yeah.
as you get up and out of,
You get hit by 12 arrows.
I was just working here, man.
and out of the sewer, you notice on the other side of the road the map shop.
Oh, we're here. I see. Should we? Okay. See. So should we go to Santalas first and see if we can, or get some capes in some way for the other guys?
Yeah.
Just so they have something to
Yes.
cover themselves with.
Yes, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do you have any money?
Yeah.
You got money?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we can find a shop somewhere.
Yeah. Should we go Centaurus Westchard to see if Neil Rem is there and then get the loot for Monk? We have that at least.
Oh, you mean his loot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we can do stuff.
Uh,
Let's go there first.
all right.
Yeah. I have a cape. Do you still have a cape that you can like?
You
try
don't
with?
like? No, I don't. I don't have nothing.
You don't bet.
I have these clothes.
You
Right
can,
now.
okay. Here, I take my cloak up and give it to you. So you can at least.
There's a naked man on the street.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but you stay.
Right.
Great teamwork.
God damn it! Yeah.
Did you guys grow up? Did you guys grow up together?
Yeah.
You start walking back towards.
He's a Satan.
Do you take the road along the city wall, or do you take that would require you to walk straight past the tailbone, or do you go out towards the high and the main streets? Those are only two routes back in.
Maybe let's take the high.
Take the high, yeah.
That's the most crowded one right now.
You head on out and you make your way back towards Salthouse. As you make your way down the high where the high and the wagon run meet, the big intersection, you see again there's a hell of a lot of carts there. And you're now standing with two options. Either you walk like diagonally through the district and down towards the Old Market Square to cross over that way, or you go down past Aftels and down the southern direction.
Whichever
Maybe
is
go to
fastest.
the old Market Square,
Yeah.
through the Old Market Square.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking that if we get the capes as soon as possible, then they can come with us.
Sure. That's a good thing. Do you remember if there's a shop on the way there that might be able to sell capes?
You would not know.
No.
You haven't.
But when we
Just
go,
be on the
you have
lookout
never
for-
looked for a shop
No,
that
I will,
sells capes.
If we see some sign of some
clothing
shop, yeah.
or something like that on the way, we'll try to look
Yeah.
out for that.
You make your way down towards the Old Market Square,
Mhm.
and seek you do it. You know, I'm actually not going to give you that. No, you feel behind you something pointy in your back. It's more like your lower spine. And the voice is going, where is Jarson?
He got eaten. Trying to help us out.
Take a left, right up here. And you see that up in front of you, there's like an alleyway going down.
The knife must be at his butt height.
It's pretty much in his spine, yeah.
Grab my tail, slice it off.
Standing like this.
Sure, we just do that.
Oh wait, no, actually no. Sorry, that would be on you instead.
Okay.
Because you do not look the
You
same.
look like
He doesn't recognize.
He turned into
I say.
male.
What?
My name is Ian.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He got eaten.
And you make your way around the side. You come around the corner and you see that it's Stace standing there. And down the alleyway, kind of as you make your way around, you see three halflings come into the alleyway from the other street. And
When you're a
and they're not dancing. And they're not singing.
I think they should roll a
Cooking sharks.
They do have daggers pulled though.
Oh.
And
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
They're dancing.
And you feel the dagger or this pointy thing in your back. It kind of be pulled away. And he goes again. Tell me exactly what happened.
Well,
Is the cargo?
he helped us out into the sewer area where we just entered, exited from. In there was a big purple worm, and before we could do anything, it just grabbed him and ate him.
I don't know. He just asked us to follow him,
Yeah.
and then asked us to be quiet, and then suddenly from out of the blue, this monster ate him.
Yeah, and also ate
Larson
me.
was one of my very best scouts.
We're very sorry for the loss. We couldn't do anything. It was in 1 second. It just got grabbed, and we tried to help him as quick as we can. But
Everything that you do for me from now on, because you will work for me from now on,
For life.
you will not get paid for before you have made up for the loss of Jarson.
and how much is
Hey,
Was it so
Find
funny?
a necromancer.
look, we can show you the corpse of this thing.
that?
It ate him. We were only following him. We were guided by him
And
to
he
this
was
place.
only there because your friends got in trouble.
Of course. But we did actually did something for you to help us with this. I know it's a loss, and we almost lost our lives in that thing as well. We want to help you, but right now we're incapacitated. They know we're down there, and we need to get the other people's stuff so they can actually be helpful in this fight, on this endeavor that we're trying to do.
Speaking of, what did you do to the key?
The key?
The key to the chest.
We didn't have a key. We didn't find a key. We weren't there.
You do not know what they're talking about.
There was no key.
Wait, why am I talking? God damn it, you're still in disguise.
Who are you?
Sorry, rewind.
No, but
Yeah.
And he wasn't part
And
of
you
that
weren't
mission.
there.
I can have said it's me, Seek. I'm just in
Oh yeah,
disguise.
You can say that.
Okay.
Just
I
keep on
keep forgetting
keep
that
where
you're
you're.
in disguise. Sorry.
Just key on
I
what
do
you're
as well.
doing.
Just
Can you
Ian. I like cupcakes.
can you bring a mask from now on when you disguise yourself?
Yeah, just wear something.
Well, let's just say that
he knows that you're see. Okay, he didn't, but he does.
I can tell you.
That's my
it's me,
mistake.
Seek.
Oh, that's my bad.
I'm his friend. He found me in the water. I should get the.
I'm gonna disguise
Wait,
myself.
what chest?
That's it.
Did you shoot? What is that? The chest?
The chest that we delivered for you. They needed a key.
but you told, because you have told them in the basement.
Yeah, I remember the conversation.
The thing is that captain that was that had the access to it, he ran away. And he was in the Theodome. We were told by the other people that he was in the Theodome that same night that they were taken. So he might still have the key to the chest.
What does this captain look like?
He's a human male. I think I wrote it down actually.
And you saw him right before your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had long black hair.
He had long black hair. I can't remember.
No, it's-
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
looked like. He was a nasty fellow, that one.
Powerful.
Yeah. He ran away, but he was there. But the
But
thing
you
is-
saw him in the Theodon.
No, I didn't see him. The other guys, they told us that they saw him there during their
What are
campaign.
they now?
They're still in the sewer. We wanted to go get their things
I
and
feel like we should go pick them up.
sure. Is there any way of them to be less conspicuous? To have some cloaks would fit them? They might be go.
Are you calling me short?
Judge me by my size, do you?
Or some secret way that you can. And the thing is that we need to go get their stuff. It's still in the Theodore. Is there any way for us to go in there, or do you have some set of things that can open other things? Lock picking set or something that we might be able to have or use.
If all we needed was lockpicks to open that chest, I'm sure.
No, not
You
the
know.
chest. To go into the Theodore and get the things out. Their things.
You want us to go to the Theodon for you to pick up what? Your belongings?
Yeah, their belongings. Especially our magic users might actually need them really bad. I hope
You want me to risk more of my men?
No,
What
I'm
I
just asking you for the means to be able to help ourselves. We don't want to be in this situation, and we've done.
That is a
all-
risk I'm not willing to take.
What I don't understand, Taze, is what exactly did you get my friends into?
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, who's my good guys?
No, I used this. I've been hugging this all day. This is good. Just a second.
7.
This is good.
This is fine.
17.
Oh, 17.
Your friends wanted to find you,
Yeah.
and in order for me to help search for you, they helped me out,
Yeah.
finding something for me. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I'm just wondering the exact thing that they were trying to find for you, this chest. It seems like there was a lot of interest regarding this item, and
If it wasn't interesting, I wouldn't have told them to get it.
no, and I feel like it's a bit convenient that they end up in a crossfire between half-orcs and law enforcement people.
What are you getting at, half-orc?
All I'm saying is,
You see the
You put
the
us-
3 halflings are now starting to walk up towards. Like they've been standing kind of down by the edge of the alley to make sure that no one was coming in. Now they've literally turned their back to the exit and just started walking up in your direction.
all I'm saying is I feel like the balance of our exchange in danger is pretty even when it comes to your friend trying to save us from the prison. That he got killed, yes, by a worm, and you put my friends in danger in the same way.
So
What for something that you didn't want to do yourself?
So the loss of one of my scouts, one of my friends, doesn't weigh the same as a potential loss of you, is what you're saying.
The thing is that we want.
They helped me to help you.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, you can't make and force us to work for you for something that we're not responsible for. We're not responsible for your friend being killed by this monster.
If you say he's one of your best scouts, why would he lead us towards something
That is something I intend to find.
that makes sense? And we want to help you.
And we
Trust
got
me.
the chest.
We got the chest. It
And
was
they,
dangerous.
my friends risked their lives for this,
and
and you want to own us now? That does not make sense.
I don't own anything or anyone,
No?
but I want you to make up for the loss. My best friend indeed.
that makes total sense.
And you just told me that I work for you now, without any sort of choice.
Do you have a
right?
problem with that?
Yes, I do.
Well, in that case,
I feel like we can come to a mutual understanding without people forcing each other to do nothing, to do something without asking questions.
We've
I
been,
feel it's in its place to ask questions after all these things have happened. I feel it's.
you know what? I should put it this way. I was in a bad mood today. Now it's worse. I would have probably asked you questions. Instead, I'll give you one. Ask me one question and I'll answer it.
What exactly do you need us to do?
Work for me until I feel like the loss of Jarson has been paid. Because right now, I feel like I've lost a person trying to save people who don't even know what they're doing.
that is true. But
Exactly.
That was an exchange. We helped you so you could help us. That was the exchange that we made. And that exchange, in every kind of business, there will be losses. It was an unfortunate and devastating loss for you. I can't imagine that. But right now, the only way that we might be able to help you is that you help us and that we help each other. And we really want to know what's going on here. We're teenagers, for crying out loud. We've been doing our best what we can. Skulking in the city, do you at least have... If we work for you, let's find some understanding here. If we work for you, do you have somewhere safe for us to stay? Because right now, we don't know what we're doing. We need some information, and we need to be able to help you as best we can. So is there...
Dominic, make a perception check.
Nat 20.
You see that down from the alley behind the halflings that have now come up towards you, a halfling comes running around the corner.
A what?
Another halfling, a fifth technically with Jace as well. Halfling comes running around the corner, and as he gets into the alley and he sees the rest of you, kind of like stops and then just like walks fast paced up towards the rest of the group, and he comes up to one of the three, kind of whispers something, you can't hear it, to one of them, and he looks at him for a second and then looks up at you, and then he continues walking up towards Tails, who is currently standing listening to what you're saying. He goes, and then he looks at the two of you, and you can just tell, now both of you can tell that his, what is the word in English?
Expression.
Well, yeah, his expression, but Taze hears something that makes him very inbeat. Like he wants to react to it, but
Okay.
kind of just a frustrated reaction.
Yeah,
I don't know what the word is in English. Trying to hold back his frustration, let's put it that way.
Okay.
And he just kind of nuts him off again. And you see he's just like, the guard goes back. The last one is pretty much already on his way out of the back alley again.
Something wrong? Thanks. Please, if we're going to work for you.
It seems to me
that he lived your life
like somehow you and your friends have friends in areas I didn't know you did.
What area is that?
In 14 and 16.
I will let you come with me, but know that I hold you and your friends personally accountable for the laws of Jarson. And while I might not act on it, at least not at any time soon, you best find a way to make up for it.
All right. That is. That sounds better than the other thing right now. I'll follow you.
So what's our plan? We're going to get the other guys and
Where exactly are the other guys?
They are.
They're in the sewers.
They're in the sewers right next to the Theodore.
Well, a bit.
Yeah.
In an.
We can show you. Is that the best way to
We
take
found
you there?
We found a ladder at an alley.
What ladder? What alley?
We tell him what ladder, what alley.
You know what ladder,
Yes.
what alley.
Yes.
Because I told you 15
sewer,
minutes ago.
and I tell you
The sewer.
Okay.
I just.
Oh, I thought you. Okay. Yeah. I just,
You have to remember every detail.
We tell him where it is.
By the alley, the alleyway, and
Yeah.
the street
Yeah.
behind. In a corner.
Yeah.
Map store.
I wanted you to say by the map, so it's okay.
By the map store, okay.
Next to the maps. Oh, it's
That's
actually
the
close
info
to
that I gave you.
Okay, that
That's
makes
what
sense,
you
that
still
makes sense,
remember.
yeah.
It's okay.
Good boy. Did you draw the map? Can I see?
I'm sure.
Detailed map.
You know what? As a matter of fact, we'll see to it that your friends are fetched.
Dead or alive.
You can just see him standing in
Is
frustration.
something wrong, Taze?
Nothing you have to concern yourself with. And he just whistles, kind of looks up above you, and just starts walking. Come with me. And as you start walking, you kind of look over the shoulder. You see what looks like 3 halflings up on the. I mean, again, these are 4-story buildings, standing with light crossbows, taking them away, and kind of disappearing up over the rooftop again.
You should have fought them.
We would have.
Another level. Missed opportunity.
And thus, the extreme. You
the campaign.
follow Tess. The rest of you have been standing around in the sewer.
Awkward silence.
We've been making a rap.
And for that you will spend. I mean, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I've taken the rope down here and put it together.
Oh yeah.
That
Good,
makes
good,
sense.
Good. Good job, boy.
You have spent around an hour and a half down here at this point.
Yeah.
This is me giving you an opportunity to have done something within the 1.5 hour. If
Exactly.
not, then that's also fine.
I would
Exactly.
also like to look at that stinger and show it around and see, look how strong I am. See what it can do. And I've tried like scribbling on the wall. I actually think that'd be cool. Could do that.
Okay. So as you try and kind of draw it or like drag it down one of the bricks,
Yeah.
you see it leaving a small, and not burned, but like a, what do you call it? Etsy? Acid
Yeah.
kind of trail down, and you can remove one of your.
Poison socks.
But now I know that it is poisonous.
And you now know the.
Is there any way?
Yeah,
I can...
you know what I've sent you now.
I know. Yes.
Oh
Perfect.
wow.
Yes.
1 hour. To invest, like, to spend time with
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the word.
What?
It's an
Is there any
Aciding?
acidity.
acidity?
I don't know.
Acidic.
Oh, that's okay.
Acidic.
Yes. But
I draw it in paint. Very pretty.
yes, it's very beautiful. You should show it on. You should show it on stream, Toby.
I will do that. I will put it up in the video. It's a very pretty weapon.
That's my stinger.
Very
Yeah.
pretty. Very pretty.
But was it? Do I know if was it filled before?
Yes, and now you've
Cool.
used one of
Great.
the.
Great.
Wow, you can paint on the walls with that. Hey,
Maybe
I got an idea. Maybe we should
Tag.
investigate that sewer leading to the prison, and maybe we can make arrows and waypointers and stuff.
Well, if there's any way we can come back here, because
Yeah,
Must say I wouldn't say that I'm as skilled as the,
no,
I guess, halfling that got eaten down here. He seemed to be very good at, finding his way into the sewer. I think it's a great suggestion, but I would be quite afraid
just make
to
some pointers.
get lost.
But that's why we need the stinger to make some pointers,
Oh.
so that we can find our way
that
back.
way.
But how many?
Well, it's
Then
it's still pretty filled, but it took a lot of acid already to.
I mean, you're saying like this. It's more like it's. Just,
Yeah.
It's a. Yeah.
It's a broadsword.
Sadly, I think there's not enough juice in that
No.
stinger weapon to create.
Maybe we should
such
just
a,
wait for the others. If they come
It's
back,
quite a
we're
long-
not here.
quite a long walk from the prison to this part of the
Yeah.
sewer. But it's great suggestion, as I said. But,
There's nothing.
No, the fact that I hate your idea, it's a good idea.
keep.
Spinning those wheels. Bob.
Yes, just keep
But maybe
coming up
we
with
should-
great ideas.
Well, that was my great idea.
Yeah, more will come.
You're standing in the sewer having a vivid discussion about which ideas are the best. And after a while, I mean, obviously you've also spent some time with the dagger, you've been down to get the rope, there's things has indeed happened. And happened. And are any of you not standing guard, but kind of staying around the ladder just in case they come back? Don't say yes just because I'm asking. I just want to know what you're
No,
like,
I've been at-
what you would be doing.
I actually think I would go down to the middle part.
Yeah,
again,
me
where
too. I
there's
think
where
so
there's
too.
light, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because it was quite hard to get up here.
Oh,
So I'm
and
gonna
I've
stay.
removed
You removed the rope.
Yeah, we.
I mean,
don't
you
go-
know now that you could just walk around and take the stairs down, but
Yeah, that's true.
so it.
I think
It's not
I'm,
that hard to get back.
I think I'm just walking around looking for stuff, loot,
Yeah.
something.
I'll be waiting by the entrance here.
The wizard is standing guard.
Yeah.
It sounds good. After a while, you see the hatch
Mhm.
being not opened but removed, and expecting to see Seek or Don. You just see someone kind of standing up and looking down.
Oh,
Are you guys down here?
who's there?
Hello?
Who's there?
I think you're very bold for answering. Hayes sent us.
I'll save you.
Great. I'll gather the rest. So I go back and get the rest of the group.
And you
Say,
see that
"The halflings are
as
here."
you kind of make your way out, you see he just jumps down and stands down the bottom looking at you. This is a rather young halfling.
Nice to meet you. I'll go get the others. I go back to you guys. I say, the halflings are here. So I guess, to get us.
Well, they've probably found help then.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Very trusting.
Watch out.
of course. Of course, we'll be wary. We go back
Hi, halfling.
What's your name, darling?
Yellow.
You see as you come around the corner, he's just looking at you kind of.
Do you have a special ring by any chance? Magic ring? No, that was just something I thought of.
Did,
He
What's your
starts-
name?
He starts walking up the ladder.
Why should we trust you when we do not know your name?
Do you say that to yourself or to him?
Say it out loud.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yes.
I do not know, do I? I mean,
Well,
You
now
are
your
very
chance, and he
right.
just crawls up the ladder.
I
Are
follow him.
Seek and Dom safe?
Nah, he crawls up the ladder.
I follow him.
Okay, I follow Bazoon, trying to avoid his tail.
I follow the others.
Come on, Donk.
As you make your way up, you find yourself in the same kind of entrance to the alleyway, across from the map-making place that the rest of your group was at earlier.
Oh, the map
and
place.
are now standing. Yeah, up.
So, what do we do? Where do we go?
I don't assume you're that good at climbing.
Some of us are.
I mean,
That's how I got here.
yeah. We've only been climbing trees back in where we came from.
I haven't
Just
been
looks at
doing
you.
that much climbing.
Maybe we should get away from the main road.
Away from the
I
crowd.
mean, you are in the alley. You
Okay,
wouldn't be
cool.
directly out at the road. You're kind of standing up, not up against the wall, but there's enough clutter in here
Okay,
that
cool.
you wouldn't be suspicious looking at all. And then he looks over towards you. Because you are harder to hide.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we're back in the wheel ward, we should be alright, but we gotta get there first.
Mm-hmm.
Wheel
Is there anything lying around like I could use to? I'm looking around to
Yeah.
like see if there's anything
I mean, there's
the clutter that I could
different
use
crates
to make like a makeshift hat
there
or
would
something.
be pieces of, I mean, ruined pieces of cloth that you have type, to cover the crates and stuff like that
Okay.
lying around. But nothing specifically
No.
made for wearing.
No,
You
okay.
could be like a Halloween ghost if you wanted to.
Yeah, maybe I can use this kind of cover or something to kind of obscure my more distinct features. What do you think?
Maybe Gonku could
Is it
help
too-
with that. You are the master of disguise kits.
Oh, but,
But I do not
he
have
doesn't
my
have
disguise
anything.
kit. I have nothing.
You are proficient in it?
I hope we'll get our stuff back at some point.
I have
'cause-
proficiency,
I have an
but I do
idea.
not have
How
any
about
tools or
if we
anything.
just
But
go,
if he has something,
and
maybe
if-
help him.
Oh, yeah. I can sing
People
him a
start
song.
yelling at us, we run.
Of course.
All right, let's try to move in the crowds
this is a
and
bad idea.
Can you run?
keep our head down.
Can I? Yes, I can run. But the thing is, that people are looking for us. The guards are on the.
That's why we run.
Maybe just try to act casual first and run if anyone yells.
Yeah, keep our heads down, and I'll try to even
Let's go.
use the
Yeah.
cover my horns.
You make your way out into the street, and as you look down to he goes first, the halfling, and looking to the left, and he seems, considering
is
that
there?
technically he's not at risk or wanted, I should say, the same way that you guys are. He seems
Nervous.
equally nervous. Yeah,
Okay.
as you would feel like yourself are.
So how far is there?
Well, depends on the route we take, I suppose.
That's not an answer, is it?
If we take the roofs, it's pretty straightforward. We could go back in the sewer.
Do you know your way around the sewer?
No.
Then we don't go back to the
I
sewer.
love this one.
Okay. You said the wheel ward.
Let's go to the wheel ward.
What region is it in this city? Like what?
You've been there, haven't you? Yes, you have.
I've been to the wheel.
Yes, we have. That's where
Oh.
the bakery.
Oh, the cheese store.
Yeah.
The marketplace.
Do you know the city?
The cheese
Well,
board.
Not
you know
that
where
well.
the high is?
No.
Yes.
You know where the wagon run is?
Yes.
Kinda.
Everything in between the wagon run and the high to the west side is the real ward.
Great.
Where we are right now, to the east, is the purse ward. And everything north of the
Let's go the
high
most direct way.
is the river ward.
All right.
Great.
Let's.
So how far is there?
I think we should just try to go there and stop asking questions.
I think that's an amazing idea. Let's
Yes.
And let's
And he
keep
rolls
to the
out into
alleyways.
street, and you cross over. Quickly, you see kind of down the side, you see the guards standing out by the entrance to the Theodon, standing guard down in front. And
Sleeping on the job.
he runs across the street quickly, looks back at you,
And there we go.
and you make your way over. And into an alleyway on the other side that technically looks like a dead end, but he comes in, and then he just kind of looks up and starts climbing up and over. It's not more than, it's like 3-4 meters over at a distance it could look like a lower building, but he pretty much just disappears over the top of it and down the other side.
Do you guys need any help?
I guess you do. I'll boost Kevin up.
Thank you. Boost me.
Can you boost me too?
I think that's gonna be quite bad for my back. Sorry, guy.
What if we do that first and then do me? Then I can help you with that.
I don't want to. You can do that by yourself then, if you want to try that. I think he's tall enough to reach.
After a second, you see him kind of coming back over the top again. Are you coming?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Yes. I'm trying to climb up the thing.
I think I go and try and help you from the
Make an
back.
I
acrobatics
step
check.
back.
Don't fall. That's a 7.
And you have an assist from this
Oh
guy.
yeah, you have an assist. What does that do? I try and help him.
I guess you get to roll with that. Would it have been with this? No, you get to roll with advantage. I'll give you that.
If
Sure.
disadvantage.
If you need it.
Well, fake 20.
There you go. You surprisingly
I have
nimbly
+4.
manage to crawl your way on over, lean over, and crawl down the other side.
How? Yeah.
I help Kevin over.
That was easy.
On the other
I
side.
have +4 in acrobatics.
I know.
Just saying.
So I'm helped by him.
Yeah.
I'm quite the dancer.
That was great.
You are.
So that's a 17.
Yeah. You manage to make your way on over.
And I will also try to get over.
I do a tumble over the.
Not so well for me.
The one with the lowest dexterity
5.
doesn't get help. You start crawling up, but it's as if, when you're, the extra, what do you say, like lift that the others were given allowed for them to reach further up than what you can do now. But as you try and kind of crawl on over, you see the halfling kind of come up, lean over, and
thank you.
take your hand.
Yep.
And pull in. It's not because he's pulling a lot, but it's just enough for you to get up on the ridge, on the edge, and crawl your way in over.
Thanks. Let's keep going.
Well, so far so good, I suppose.
Are we there soon?
Let's not do roofs. And he comes out again, starts walking forward, and
Make.
he starts walking out into the street, kind of around the side. There is one more of these where you can kind of jump on over. over on the other side, but he goes in that direction, then kind of walks to the side instead.
Okay,
And again,
follow him.
waves for you to come forward.
Yeah.
In what order are you? Do you just go as a bundle, or
I think we go as a bundle, yeah. Don't we?
Mm.
It's not like you, me, then. No.
No, I guess we try to seem like a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. make a perception check, all of you.
Whoosh!
That is 19.
Minus 4.
17.
Okay. I suppose Basunyo not too busy kind of trying to stay hidden,
Yeah.
but
I'm just trying to follow him with
actively
my.
trying to not look at a whole lot because you want to not
I'm looking down.
evil beasts
Yeah.
just be like
Yeah.
forward. Whereas so you
suspicious
guys
at
are
all.
maybe more not alert, but looking for anything, and you see a guard further up the street that is currently taking down what seems to be a poster of a soldier. And you see that
Is it like a bounty table or something like
you
that?
do notice that that is wanted, but he's kind of in the middle of taking it down.
Okay, cool. Can I see myself or some of us on
No.
that?
There was only one person on the
Only one person.
yes,
Cool.
and it's currently being taken down.
Nice. Let's just continue. We're not wanted.
Oh, one got caught.
True. Let's go.
You come around the side, and you now, as you kind of make your way on down, he looks at you and goes, "You're almost there. We just gotta cross the real ward, and then we should be all right." And you come down, and you just like stand at the big street, and you see. You see again 2 guards standing further up the street, and as you come and make your way on down, you notice one of them looking straight towards you.
I cast
just-
Hideous Laughter on him.
And I notice, can I go like, just separate from the group while he does that?
Yes.
Yes.
So you go out into the street. I mean, you're on the sidewalk right now.
I just think yeah, can I try and cross to the other side?
There are carts everywhere, but yes, you could fiddle your way in between them, I suppose.
I try
I'll
to
do that.
reach the halfling saying, there are guards everywhere. What do we do?
Just keep on walking.
I do what he
you
says.
cast Hideous Laughter,
On the one who spotted us.
and what is it that I have to do? Or if anything?
You have to die of
You
laughter.
have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw of 12.
He does not succeed. So what you see is him kind of looking. I mean, he wasn't going, ah! He was just looking weirdly towards you. And as he kind of continues looking along, he pulls like the other guard next to him, and, and you can just see the guy next to him. He starts bursting out. I'm really like come with skeptic eyes. But the guard next to him too. What the fuck is wrong with you? And he just like you can tell that he's really trying to. It's one of the.
It does say that he becomes incapacitated and unable to stand up.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
Rolling on the floor.
He does like constantly try and get words out of his mouth, but literally just falls to the ground at the end of it as he points at him, or as he points at Kevin, just falls to the ground, kind of stomach aching laughter. And the guard is just like, what the fuck is going on here? Looks in the direction of Kevin, but clearly has no clue what he was pointed at to begin with. So he's just kind of kicking him as he's lying on the ground. Like, get back on your feet. What's wrong with you? And they seem immensely, what do you call it? Distracted right now. Yeah.
And I'm on the other side of the road?
You have made your way. I mean, you can
Yeah.
kind of walk in between the carts. They don't drive faster because there's so many. It's not like they're going full gallop in the streets, the houses and the wagons. And there are also people. Some of the carts are ridden, like on the sitting, and some of them are pulled. So it's not like you can't walk in the street. It's just if you're trying to cross, that can be very difficult. So you're kind of just walking in between the carts right now.
Yeah. And I think I see him going down and the other one,
Yeah.
and I want to still cross and check if someone spotted us.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, that's a 6.
You do not notice anyone.
I notice cats. And maybe the odor of horse.
You don't notice anyone particularly looking as if they're looking for you at all.
Then I think I'm gonna cross, and I'm gonna see if I can keep up with the 2 or with the 3. And when we've walked like 100, 200 meters or something like that, I'm gonna cross back and join them.
As you cross on back, you're now standing by the next set of street, by the next block, I should say, and you regroup. I don't know if do you realize. I mean, have you used Hideous Laughter at all this campaign? That where it worked? Because you tried it on one guy where it didn't work, right?
Yeah.
So you have to use it. Okay, so you would not know what's the reason for what just happened.
But am I a little like, what happened there?
Well, I mean, you saw a guy look at you, go, and then just instantly start laughing. So you just feel like, I mean, fuck. Oh, it should have been the same one.
Racist guy.
Racist guy. It should have been the same guy that stood by the field. That's wrong.
By the library.
We can take my stinger and go back.
So what you saw is just someone see you and just start crying and laughter, essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
You make your way further down that next side street, and
I hate this town.
The young halfling goes. You say.
That's good. Well,
What's your name again?
Let's keep going.
Oh, Hamilton.
Elton.
His name is Hamilton. Yeah.
Hamilton.
Very halfling name. That could be an NPC name. I mean, yeah. Hamilton. Yeah. That works.
Halfling Hamilton.
Halfling.
Halfling Hamilton.
Yeah. That's his name. But you can call him Ham.
Got a cool swagger there.
He continues walking. There are still guards on the street. I mean, they're not guards posted on every street corner, but it's not as if you're now in an area where the guards don't come. I mean, there would still be city guards. And just the bigger the streets, obviously, the more guards you have. And it was clear to see that you would have to cross a big street eventually. But now you can kind of zigzag from alleyway to alleyway through here, and make your way down to what looks like a tavern.
Lovely.
At the end of things, where you're met outside by who followed this. You've walked for 5-10 minutes with Taze.
Oh yeah.
And now, I mean, you've probably been standing outside waiting for 10-15 minutes, waiting for them to come back. You see the halfling comes back, kind of waves at Taze. Taze just nods at him and he vanishes into a valley. Okay. It's a big valley in the middle of the city, into the alleyway, and disappears.
What?
Disappears.
Vanishes. You just see him go into an alley. You don't like. You can walk around and see if you want to see where it goes, but you were standing right next to Taze. No. Taze is still with you.
Oh.
But the guy that picked up Hamilton, he goes into an alleyway as he kind of gets eye contact with Taze and saying, "I got them here."
The young little one.
Nuts and
Intelligence of 8.
it's off.
Hey,
I have a question
Method.
for something prior. I got a bag of gold for doing the thing for the halflings.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have counted that during our long rest?
You would have done that.
Okay. Can you tell me?
Yes.
500,000 gold.
You
525,000.
Taste takes it out of your hand.
gold.
That's mine now.
What was the job? The
Getting the chest.
Oh, got a lot of money for that. Yeah.
you did get paid for that.
Yeah, but I
that's
never-
right. You got 100 gold.
100 gold.
Yes.
And what did we get?
No. Technically, you got 20 gold each, but you haven't really shared them.
No.
I mean, unless if you shared them when you were in the.
Yeah, but I don't think you have anywhere to put them.
He's got.
Oh, that's true.
He's got
You-
100.
Put them in
So
my
not
stinger.
worth it.
Just remember that you have 20 gold.
At
Great.
some point
Yeah.
soon.
Sugar dad.
Yeah.
There was also another instance of. Did you
Didn't
get?
get that.
Did you get some gold? Did you distribute
He
that?
does not have.
They're at the
gold.
prison.
No, I know, but
Yeah, he got.
if we
yeah,
get
he
our
didn't
stuff
have
back,
it.
he'll get that gold back.
Potentially.
Potential.
Depending on which guard is sitting there that day. Oh. That's why you don't send money with the post office, because sometimes they just take
A lot of gold by now. Okay.
But yes, you are standing outside a tavern.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, you're not. You're standing outside a pretty big building that when you're standing on the outside looking in, it looks a lot like a tavern. But there's no sign on... I mean, Aftel, they would have a big, like, waving wooden sign saying Aftels, and Sonderlas Rest has a shh kind of thing, and this one doesn't have any, like, branding of sorts. When you're standing and looking through the windows, you can see, obviously, there are tables and people sitting inside, but there's no indication from the outside.
And everyone's wearing the boots with no tips?
You're not that far yet.
Oh, it's only the two of us right now.
No, I mean, you're there,
all
but
there.
one moment. As in, I'll get to that in a second.
Get to it.
See, as you guys get down here, you recognize this as being the same place that you came past when you were... I don't know when that was, but you got lost in this area of Primor at one point and saw a tavern with a hell of a lot of halflings in it. Remember that?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember this as being the same place that you're now standing in front
Okay.
of now. You're not in yet again, but the door is open. And just give me one moment, because I'm... Where did I...
Are you bringing up a tavern map now?
Well, that
We
was
gotta kill all the
my...
halflings.
That was my plan, but for some reason I don't have it, so there's not going to be a map right now. But in any case, you are now standing out front of a tavern, and Taze goes, "Come with me," and walks in. As he walks in, you see it's not really a guard or doorman, but there's like a halfling standing who is a little... I mean, halflings in general, at least the way I see them, aren't exactly buff. But this one, I mean, if there was the more buff halfling than the rest of them, that would be this one. Standing
Like the big rat in Ratatouille kind of thing.
Essentially.
The stout halfling.
Just nuts to Taze. Taze doesn't really even like recognize. Just look. I mean, you can't see because you're behind him. Walks on in, and this guy just looks at all of you and looks particularly at the two of you.
Oh, so these guys are back now?
Yeah, we're all
You
back.
just met up.
Great.
Yes.
Oh,
We didn't.
thank God.
We didn't get to go to Centralis Rest.
You can talk later.
But-
And he walks in, and the
I just give him a look.
halfling is kind of about to step in front of you, but Taze goes, "There with me. Don't ask questions." And as you come in to the tavern, it gets incredibly quiet inside. Everyone just stops and just turns around and looks at the two of you. And it's like 3-4 seconds before Taze goes, "There with me, don't ask questions." And the tavern is kind of reluctant from just going back to being casual again. But it's kind of a, what the hell
I was gonna say the same.
doing here?
I'm this close to doing thunderclap, but no, I won't. I won't.
The hell?
Don't mess with
The
me.
tavern, is, like very slowly but softly comes back to life again.
I did no tensions with this.
You walk in to the tavern, you see there's tables everywhere, and you see this big kind of opening to a open floor plateau down, kind of in what would be the basement level, and a staircase leading down to there. And you see that in the middle of it there's what I guess technically you would not have seen what that is. You recognize it, I would assume, as a boxing ring.
Why? Recognize it as
But
a
it felt
boxing
like it
ring?
does. Oh no, yeah, maybe you would see. I mean, you can all see that it's some sort of. I mean, you would probably see.
At your temple, there was a boxing ring.
Why are there ropes around the edge of the stage, sort of thing?
weird.
But you all, I mean, I feel like even in Lidlow, there's probably been some sort of a festival
Yes,
thing
there
once
has.
before, so you would know it as a arena. It's very primitive. It's literally just a wooden. I mean, imagine a modern boxing ring, but made in wood with rope instead of the elastic, wrestling bounce into each other sort of thing going on.
Interesting.
And
So why
but it's
have we
empty.
been
The
taking-
entire bottom floor is empty right now, and there's just a few people sitting like on each of the different tables upstairs.
So why have we been taken here?
Let's go somewhere more private.
Yeah, let's.
Right.
And
Just follow.
Basun, do you actively look for?
Options are really hard.
Look for the boots.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what kind of
I
boots
want to
people are
say
wearing.
if there's 25 people in here,
Mhm.
18 of them are wearing those type of boots.
With no tits. All right.
No tits.
No tits on the boots.
No tipping allowed.
And you make your way kind of around, kind of walking along the side of the railing of the lower floor. Make your way around the corner. There's this sort of, what would you call it? A lounge, I suppose, like the VIP lounge for the for watching the arena
For the Peaky
from up above,
fucking blinders.
where you're taken in.
Oh, the Peaky
But it's open
Yeah.
towards the rest
The peaky
of
fucking blinders.
the rest of the tavern as well. But Taze kind of goes over into a corner and just takes a curtain and pulls it all the way down till the end. And there's a big sort of dinner table
Yeah.
with halfling-sized chairs. And he just sits down at the end of it, looking at the rest of you. The reason I brought you here is because I've been told to. I wouldn't want to bring you here, but apparently the boss does.
The boss. Who's the boss?
You'll meet him eventually.
Have we met him already?
You're asking me or you're asking Taze?
Taste.
Oh. Not that I know of. Only a few of us has.
And he will come here to meet us. Is that what you brought us here?
Whether he's coming here, we have to go somewhere else, I do not yet know. I'm sure he'll let us know.
Is he-
Until then, he'll stay in here. Lay low, so to speak. And, without rolling any checks at all, it's very clear to see that Taze is literally fucking pissed off at like all of you for the whole Yarson thing. And at least that's what you assume it to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see to it that you get something to eat and drink. I'll come back and fetch you before we're meeting the boss.
Dace, can I ask you? What was in the chest?
As he asked that, I cast Zone of Truth on Taze.
Explain to me how it works.
Isn't
Is
I
it on
create-
a person? Isn't it like a
It is a sphere,
area?
but it's
How big is
centered on him.
How big is the area?
15 feet.
In
And
radius.
an affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus
Avoid
answering questions to which I would want.
He knows that you use the spell on him inside
Yes.
this tavern.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's the.
But I also
This
know if
is
he
gonna be the last
fails
session
on
of the campaign.
Yeah, you have to succeed on a charisma saving throw of 12.
In order to not be hit by it or to avoid?
If you are on a failed save, a creature can speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
Oh, that's how it is. Okay.
And I know whether you fail or not.
I think. What's in the chest is none of your concern. But in case you must know, we haven't opened it yet.
Because of the... I tried opening it and it just exploded.
It didn't. What
No,
happened
well,
when
no.
you opened it?
It felt like it exploded.
No.
Wasn't it
With the lightning? Lightning?
Yeah, you felt lightning like zzz. It wasn't a bullet.
Okay.
It was more just, I wanted to make sure
Okay,
that
like
you
a trap.
remembered what happened.
Yeah,
It was more
yeah.
like as you did
Yeah.
it with the spirit, the lightning kind of zzz,
Yeah,
came
okay,
up it
cool.
and electrocuted you.
Yeah.
So it's more like touching something lightning.
Yeah.
And you can see, as you say that, and we haven't noticed it, but also because he hasn't done anything to really show, you can see that on his hand. I mean, the same mark that you. It wasn't a big
No.
red mark, but clearly it hurt him more then it hurt you because the mark is somewhat the same of his
He
hand.
failed his saving throw.
And he just looks at you going, you haven't opened it yet.
Would it?
Do you know anything about Lighten Prow? What do you know about him?
The detective of the city?
Do you work with him?
No.
Do you know anything about the missing children?
I've heard what you've told me, but other than that, I can't recall having ever talked to anyone else about it.
Who's your boss?
Interesting.
The person you're meeting real soon.
What is his name?
I don't know.
Is it a halfling?
What do you think?
Well, I think it does not matter. I ask you.
He pulls the curtain out and looks out. Do you see anyone in here but halflings?
Well, yes.
Chase, can I ask you something? Is it possible for us to make a quick stop by Tantala's rest? Merely just to get him his loot?
If you leave here,
Yeah.
if you leave here, I would have no way of making sure that you are going to be alright.
Would you then be able to send a halfling to go get his...
He kind of smiles when he says it.
Thought it enough.
Do you know anything about the Dennehy family?
Never heard of him.
You know there's still a sort of truth on your brain.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Is there anything, what do you call it, visible?
Nope.
In the Zone of Truth, or is it just a sort of aura kind of thing that doesn't... I mean, there's not like a
And a
flimmering
vocal?
or a flickering or anything like that.
But a vocal and somatic.
Yeah, it's a vocal spell.
If you're done asking me questions, now I'll go see if I can find who we're looking for. Or who we're
That
waiting
depends. Is there anything we want to know?
for. And he literally just starts walking towards the door.
Chase? Would it be
He's now he's holding the door
Yeah,
handle.
I get it, but can you... Is it okay for us to send someone to go get this loot there? Or will you do that? He will be more...
I am
able to
not
help.
disposing any of my men to get you your things.
So you just wanted to...
So what you do on your own, it's not of my concern. But if you aren't all here when the boss comes, there's more at risk than just your items.
Then just wait then.
Show him the stinger.
Don't show him the
And he
stair we're in
opens
the
the
bar.
door.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
And he opens the door and kind of gives you a final look,
It's poisonous.
and then
10
walks.
loads.
Fuck him, man. Fuck him.
Nine.
Well, I guess he
9 now.
does not know as much as I thought he would.
Yeah.
Let's just lay
Well, that
low.
was a good tactic though, but I'm really afraid that he was gonna, you know, I don't know,
Let's,
react on that spell.
I think he's
Maybe
pretty
he
angry.
is.
let's just
I think
take our
he's-
time here.
He's pretty angry as it is.
Yeah. Take our time, wait for this boss to come, and then...
But
I'm
fuck
kind of
that
what's
guy.
our? I mean, if we have alienated the halflings by following their scout into his own
That's
demise,
a weird thing.
what's our other options? Because
No, he's just a bitch.
we've kind of we've
Yeah.
kind of destroyed our relationship to the other factions in the city.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Right now,
Do you think Light and Prowl would help us if we,
If we
you know,
win.
came with information about this place?
I think the best thing we can do, take our time, breathe, some fresh air,
I think
and then some food,
Mm.
drink.
Mhm.
at least this
Been a
little
while.
halfling is an entitled little piece of...
Well, it was kind of the same as us being in the docks
I know that.
with the half-orcs. I'm just saying.
Dom, make a perception check.
I think this halfling is an entitled little piece of...
And you just feel an arrow flying through the curtain.
It's a one.
You keep talking.
So you're the person that does a nat 20 and nat 20 in one
You can
session.
give me a coin. Can I find halfling in there? And
I mean, right now you're in a closed-off room with a curtain drawn.
So you want to go out of the office?
So essentially, it's kind of there's wall, curtain, and a door down in the corner.
It can't be our
So
responsibility.
you can't see anyone but what's in. You're kind of in the green room
okay,
right now.
I'll just sit and wait for some food to be brought, and then wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Taze is angry at us for
Relax.
making his friends, his Yarson guy who guided us, that he's dead, and is blaming us for his death, even though we explained to him what happened. And he's just.
It takes 10 minutes or so before the door is opened, and you see a female halfling come in with what looks to be just kind of a what do you call it? A pot of food and some plates kind of carried, and he just puts it in the middle of the table, puts the plates next to it, looks at the two of you, and walks out again.
Excuse me. Could we have some beer as well?
Or water?
She's in the zone of truth.
No.
No, it's
No.
I've poisoned it.
Yeah.
She looks at you. He just told me to bring you the food. And walks out. Can we Dominic make a perception check?
I fell into a kind of a heated discussion with the guy earlier. That's why. That's a 11, I think. Wait a minute, or 12 maybe.
You hear. I mean, as the door is opened, you have more of an audible accessibility to the rest of the place, and just before the door closes, you can hear what sounds like Taze.
Good friend.
Out in the direction of where you came.
Fucker.
Going. You just hear him.
We should.
Like kind of a. Are you freaking kidding me? Sort of like. Just. He's just frustrated.
Yeah.
Very frustrated.
Sounds like Taze is still frustrated.
Well,
It serves him.
I don't really see how we can
He's been a douche.
right the situation. Am I missing something?
He comes.
Well, I mean, you got the chest for them, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
We
Yeah.
did. We got
And,
But-
and you were put in
But they
danger.
couldn't open it.
No,
Was that was?
but you guys.
Was there nothing down there? A key or nothing?
maybe he was on the captain. The
But
guy
you
that went away.
Oh yes.
The guy you saw in the
Oh,
cellar.
the guy that I saw in
But
the
you
prison.
guys did that job for them that with that much amount of danger that they are clearly aware of, and they just need someone else to take it.
But we also
if
got
things
paid.
Go south.
Did we get paid for
Yeah,
it?
we got 100 gold.
I mean,
Well, that's fair, but that doesn't make it right that he demands us to now
No.
be working for him.
oh, did he do that?
He did do that.
Demands
When,
that he
he hasn't
owns.
done now, but he did do that before, and I kind of got angry.
You
with
hear
him.
the door open, or someone go at the handle again. And Taze comes in,
Don't say anything.
or just
about
stands in the
that
door.
I start eating.
Yeah, so good! Make a deception check! Because it poisoned
This lemon bread is pretty.
As the spoon comes out, it just starts falling apart.
I could have put it in my stinger.
He
Don't
just-
put
he
your
looks
stinger
at-
in things.
He looks at all of you.
Yes.
The boss will see you. He doesn't have the time right now. Therefore, and it's as if he stops looking at you, just kind of looks. I mean, he finds the one spot in the room, like the wall, he can look at without actually making eye contact with any of you.
I go there.
Therefore, you are now free to go.
Weren't we before?
Right?
I will see to it that we reach out to you. It's almost as if he's kind of mentally reading something out loud. I will see to it that you are reached out to when the boss is ready to see you. Until then, I do not give a shit about what you do.
Great,
He
thanks.
just closes the door and moves out.
Bye now.
But we can stay here?
Let's
So
move
are we
into
gonna
this
eat some
office
food
and
or
live
then
here.
get going or what?
I'd like to get out of here. Maybe we should go to Santala's rest.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the food that we've been brought? I'm quite hungry.
I must say, we were almost
Have we?
Yeah.
we were almost discovered
Absolutely.
Alright.
on our way here by some guards.
Yeah. They are alert.
So I really don't think
we're here
the
at-
streets are the safest place to go
Me
right
neither.
now.
Maybe do the plan that I thought of then.
Santalas?
Santala's rest and then doing the
Or maybe just
magic.
yeah, and maybe then get back to the sewers. I mean, it's not a great place, but it's safe.
But at Santala's we still have
worms.
But at Santala's there's
It's
an
comfy beds.
element of discretion and we also maybe can get in touch with Neil Remedy.
Yes, that's true.
That's true.
Tell them the situation.
But maybe not all of us should go there because we are still wanted. I
well,
guess.
some of us can stay here.
We just
can-
broke out of prison. I mean,
Our posters, there weren't any posters of us being wanted. But they
I didn't see any.
But they clearly
I saw that.
recognized us.
Yeah, exactly. I saw that guard pointing at us.
Yeah.
That's what I.
There was a guard pointing.
That's why I made him laugh.
That was you!
Yeah.
What spell is that?
I thought
Did you start playing music for him?
I sang him a song and he started laughing.
That's not suspicious at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the plan is maybe to go to Santala's rest, and he did say that we can stay here.
Wait, can I ask a question? Meta, as a bard, I could probably should look it up, but is your instrument your fucking focus? Or can I just kind of mix those?
Not sure.
Instrument.
Because I always like the...
Bard?
As long as he can sing, he can
Yeah.
do stuff. He doesn't need an
He
instrument.
doesn't need an instrument?
No, but
No.
it's still nice.
Are you
for him.
sure?
His voice is his
I mean,
instrument.
I agree it
For
makes sense.
example,
We're gonna do it that way. I'm just wondering what the actual rule
For
is.
example,
Bards aren't required to play an instrument to cast their spells.
There you go. Good.
Thank
There
you,
we go.
Sweater.
Just wanted to know.
So what are you saying that
The lazy bard.
you didn't
You
notice
can also be because you can also be a poet.
There
That's what I was
weren't,
thinking. Yeah.
that's the thing.
there weren't any
Bard
posters.
eloquence.
But a guard was taking a poster down. There was only one person on it. I
Did you see
didn't
what-
recognize any of us, but they recognized us. So I think we're
Exactly.
still wanted.
but you
Exactly, we just broke out of prison.
That
So
was like 6, maybe 10 hours ago.
maybe they
But why
found-
isn't there any posters of us?
maybe
then?
they got the real
Why do you
culprit.
want to have a poster of you? Maybe they just know that you're looking.
I would
for
like to
people
have a
that
poster
are
of
looking now.
feel wanted.
If you remember how long it took for us to get the map, because there weren't any more
True.
maps.
What if maybe they caught
Bureaucracy.
the real culprit?
maybe if I'm wanted, then I can
Real
do some
cop.
gangster
I
rap.
mean,
I mean, you understand, man. Try and play concept.
Ghetto.
encounter with the half orcs and everything.
As you sit and talk, you hear the sound of the curtain
And you didn't do
being
that.
pulled, and you see that the same lever that you have on your side, there's also one on the outside, and the halfling kind of standing there. And as it gets pulled, you're literally, it's as if you're pretty much sitting on the stage essentially with the entire tavern, kind of looking now as the curtain gets pulled away in your direction.
I'm not ready to perform, I don't have my lute.
What is going on?
I think they want us to leave.
Okay,
Probably.
let's just see if we can
Let's
hurry
just
down to
leave.
Santala's
Hopefully,
rest.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, they want us to fight
if
for
that's
something. Let's just get out of here.
okay, if that's
gonna get
what
out.
you're, let's try
Thank
it.
you so much for your
Sometimes.
hospitality, and we hope
Thank you.
to see you.
Great food,
sometime.
loved it.
And then walk out.
Yeah.
And go.
Okay,
Bye, short people.
let's leave.
I don't.
That's awesome.
Oh, I don't like the look.
Did you say that?
Oh no.
Oh no.
As you start, I assume you said that as you walked out.
Yeah.
Make a slight of voice change.
You hear
Hey, shorty. It's your birthday.
a zoom sound, and as you kind of look to the side as you walk out, you just see a dagger sitting in the wall next to you.
Can I take it?
It is, I mean, it's, as you're walking out, boom, it kind of hits the wall next to your head. I suppose you can try to take it, but everyone starts kind of yelling in there now, and it's as if half the people are yelling and incredibly upset. The other half is
Racial
trying to
slurs.
hold back the people that are incredibly upset.
Half orc racial
It's a big
slurs.
tavern.
So minus 20 reputation with these guys.
You big tusk
I
face!
just really want to take that dagger and just put it down and just go head out.
And you just hear Tace, not yell, but say to you very firm voice, I suggest you best be on your way now.
See you
I'm
guys.
already on my way out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out of there.
Gong,
Oh,
let's
I
go.
was.
Okay,
And
let's,
Short man.
let's try to sneakily make our way back to Centaurus.
I mean, you are not, you have been here before and walked
Yeah.
literally from here to Saltide. You're not
It's
far
not
away
that
from
far
Saltide.
away. No, it's we're in a weird wall.
Let's stick to the
Alleyways.
shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're merging.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
As you make your way on out, you see that further up the street, maybe like 10-15 meters, there is two guards. They're not on patrol. I mean, they're on patrol, but they're not actively like. They're just kind of standing around talking with one another.
Let's go like another way, back way to get there.
You make your way down to the entrance. I mean, up by the wall where you can walk. Where you can walk into the alley that Someone's Last Rest is in.
Oh, that's good. Finally.
Silence. And
I really don't like this place.
Do you walk in?
Yeah.
Or as you come up and kind of, what do you call it?
Try to open the door.
I mean, you don't try, but as you open the door, it feels easy, and you realize that someone else is opening the door coming out, and you're standing. Who walks first? I wouldn't know. You would
I
walk
would be
first.
Another.
And you're standing face to face with a criminal guard that just looks at you.
I just turn around and
Hi.
start walking past the door.
And he looks at you, and then
I'm right
I will
behind.
cast suggestion on him.
But
okay, I don't know what that does.
That is a spell.
Level 4, baby.
Use
Before you do that,
yeah.
before you do that, he looks at you, and there's an instant facial reaction. But the guard that comes up next to him just takes him on the shoulder.
Stand
Going.
down.
Not our problem.
What?
And they just take a step back, both of them.
Not
I'm
your
just
problem.
walking, I think.
Are we inside? Are we all inside or?
I mean, you're standing
I
at the
think
door,
I've
and they
gotten
just kind of
through
take a
alley.
step back, waiting for you to walk in.
All right, let's walk in.
Let's walk in.
I stop and
I
go
hide
back.
my face walking in like this.
As the last of you walk in, they just walk out without looking at
I
you.
think I actually am gonna look at them really confused. Try and
They
get eye
just-
contact.
they on purpose avoid eye contact with all of you. Just walk out the door.
What the fuck is that?
That is very suspicious.
Okay, we.
What was that about?
That was the criminal guards?
Yeah.
It was.
So like the highest ranking guards in the city?
Yeah,
regular-
All regular.
Just regular
criminal guards.
guards. The same type of guards that you've seen in the streets.
Okay.
Okay.
They weren't like.
helps.
No. Oh.
So they didn't want to
Guard
bring us
soldiers.
in, but they might
Definitely
No.
go
recognize us.
report us to someone.
What the? But they say not our problem. I don't get it.
Yeah, so they didn't want to take us in by force.
Did we?
As you are now
We go,
standing
yeah.
inside,
But they clearly know who we are.
Yeah.
You see the receptionist, the same person you've been met by the last
She's
times
dead.
you've been here.
Umbra?
No, the
Oh.
receptionist person going. I suppose you're here to see Homer? Yes.
And maybe if Neil Rims.
Let me find. And he walks back into the back room. Omra comes out going, I do not know what. I do not want to know what's going on. But I have a room for you. And your things are in the wrong way. I do not want to know. And he just walks back in.
Who have you been talking to?
What number?
As she walks back in, the reception comes out again and gives you a key.
Let's go to the room, I guess.
Second floor, first room on your right.
Second, we go there.
I take notes.
As you, I assume, walk up,
Yes.
you again are in this room where, have you ever been in a completely soundproof room?
Yeah.
Well, it's just because there's literally no sound, it's
Oh yeah.
a weird energy.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel your own, not heartbeat, but like with your breath. You become very aware of the sounds you would never ever notice normally.
Yeah,
I mean, you've been here a few times already. But it's as if the further away from the main door you get, the more it becomes that sort of ambience.
Yeah.
You come up, you open the door into a room with a pretty big space. I mean, there's no, what do you call it, like lounge area. There's no couches and stuff like you had in the Aftel's place, but there's clearly a bed for each of you, and regular sized like one person beds made up for you. And you see in there are 3 crates, all branded with the Cremor logo on it, and a note on the middle one.
I go over and look at the note.
As you come in, you take up the note, and it's written in
A language you
you
don't
would think
understand.
it as kind of a, not poetic, but pretty handwriting. But clearly written fast. And it says, if you're going to work undercover for me, don't mess up. Don't get caught, because this is the last time I'm saving you. I hope you found out something good for me in the meanwhile. You owe me. LP.
Alright, so we're still undercover.
And that is where we finish today's session. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you all next time.
Yeah.
See ya!
That is